Hello students, welcome back to Computer Science first year PUC online classes. Students, in the last 5 sessions, I discussed with you people the first chapter, Unit A, Fundamentals of Computers. Today's session, I am going to discuss with you the chapter 2, Input, Output, and memory devices. So we understood in chapter 1 how computer performs and what is the history of that and the different generation, classification and where it is applied. So let us see in this chapter what are the different input, output and memory devices will be used. So what I am going to discuss in this chapter, of course, the first part I will take input devices. In that I will be going to brief with you people keyboards, mouse and joysticks, OMR, OCR, MICR. Similar way, in the output devices, I am going to brief you people the monitors, printers and speakers. In case of memory devices, I'll explain you the primary memory, secondary memory as well as cache memory. Yes students. So I'm just moving to the first part, that's about the introduction to input devices. Now as I'm giving the word that is input devices, what comes in our mind? Input means we are giving, devices means the hardware part. So which are all hardware part you are using to input the data to the computer, right? So that is what our input device is used to feed data into computer. So that is to give the data to the computer. The devices what you people are using is called input devices. Now input devices are capable of converting data into a form which computer can be recognized it. Now all like you and me, we normally recognize English alphabets, Kannada alphabets or Hindi alphabets, numbers, the different things we recognize because we are humans. Whereas computer will understand only machine language, the machine code. So that is what my dear students, these input devices what work will do, as soon as you input the data and that data will be converted to the machine code and this machine code will be understood by the computer. So this is capacity will be there your input devices will have. Okay, so I'm just asking with you. So computer are having many input devices, right? So just can you name out some of the input devices which you people know, which you people have came across with that? You're just listing out, right? So normally the first name comes in our mind when it is I'll tell about input devices, of course, keyboard, right? So those of you are music lovers, you might be thinking that keyboard is that you just press the keys, it just sound, beautiful sounds will come out. But in case of computer field, the keyboard, you press whichever the specific key is there, that data or character that can be an alphabet, that can be a digit, or that can be a special character, will be input into the computer. At the same time, many other keys are there. Anyway, I'll explain in the later. So next comes, yes, mouse. Then laptop, those of you are used trackball. Those of you gaming lovers, joystick, scanner, light pen, barcode reader, OCR, OMR, MICR, mic, etc. There are many other devices. So like this, if I list out many devices, you may get, but I'm not going to discuss each and everything. Okay. So when I'm going to, detailed way, I'll take 3-4 devices only just to make you clear how it works. So first, let me take the keyboard. What is keyboard? The keyboard is the most common input devices used in computer. It is one of the common input devices. As much my knowledge is there, each and every computer got this input device. Each and every computer. Because you have to input the data. You have to input the data, right? Yeah. Now, here it is possible to enter both numerical and character type of data. You can enter the numbers as well as you can enter the text. That is, English alphabets and special characters. Here, the mechanical typewriter with the alphanumeric and special keys, punctuation keys, function keys to perform the specific. Got it? So these all different keys are there. Let me show you that picture. Before that, just let me tell you, when you press the key in the keyboard, automatically that device detects the associated with the ASCII code. The associated with the ASCII code, and this code will be sent to the computer. Now ASCII stands for the ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Detail I'll discuss in the next chapter. So this is what the input device does, the keyboard does. As soon as you press the key, which key you press, for that a particular ASCII code will be there. So that will be sent to the computer. Yeah. So I'll just to show you this keyboard structure. Now here, if you see, there are F1, F2, F3 till F12 are there. Okay, in the top side. So that is actually called functional keys. That is actually called functional keys. Okay, and here little bluish is there. This is actually typewriter keys. See here I mentioned typewriter keys. How exactly the olden days typewriter was there? No? Similar way that structures are. Okay, that is the structures. And here is the escape key. Okay. Now here other keys are there. It may be insert, delete, home, and page up, page down. Similarly, here also is there print screen, scroll lock, pause, break. Yeah, these are the arrows key, cursor key. And here down is there control key is there. Okay, both the sides. Alt key is there, space bar is there, and you have Windows key, which is Windows page to open. Here exclusively you have numeric keypad. Here only numbers are there. Now this is enter keys are there here. In the keyboard, 2 enter keys will be there. One in with the typewriter keys, one more with the numeric keypad. So this is a structure of keyboard. Okay. So those of you have seen already the computer, you know that you have seen. Those of you not seen, when you join to the college, that time I'll show you. 100% I'll show you. Yeah. So moving to the next part. I just wanted to keep it in front of you, the different types of keyboard. Yeah, the different types of keyboard. The first one is a standard keyboard. The second one is a ergonomic keyboard. Third one, wireless keyboard. Fourth one, virtual keyboard. Similar way, last one is compact keyboard. So let me give an definition of all these different types of keyboard. The first one is the standard keyboard. Standard keyboards are most of them are there in the QWERTY format. QWERTY format we say. So that means the topmost line in the keyboard structure. The first key will be there Q and then W, E, R, T, Y, and this is the way it goes. Okay, then U, I, O, P, like that it goes. Similarly, the second line comes A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L. This is typewriter keys are organized in this way. So that is itself, the name itself comes a QWERTY keyboard. Yeah, so this is called a standard keyboard, which looks like this. Okay, this is a keyboard. The second part, one I told you, ergonomics keyboard. So this is keyboards are used to just to reduce the stress on muscles. Stress on muscle, because a continuous huge typing will be there. No? For them, specially it will be used. And this keyboard was designed for them only. Those of you are using vocationally, for them standard keyboard is more than enough. But those of you continuously who wanted to support and everything, so that time the strain will come for a hand. Okay, it's you're holding like tak. So around say the adjustment, if you wanted to sit and you have to type means So this type of keyboard will be there. Just to see this image. This is a Microsoft company have designed this way. So here is there. This is totally for the left hand, and these all keys will be there for the right hand. So around say they can hold like this. They can make use of it. The third one is there wireless keyboard. What is difference? It is normal standard keyboard only. Okay, or ergonomics keyboard also. Only the thing, the physical connection won't be there. Wireless, the physical connection will not be there. So that is the only difference. So maybe you can find here. This is a keyboard. Now this is one USB port device is there. This what is it is a receiver. Okay, it is a receiver or transmitter. Both it lack. So this will be connected to the computer. Now whenever this keyboard, whatever your inputting part will be there, what time that time this receiver will be receives. So whatever you key pressed, the ASCII code will be generated by this device. That this device will be receives and goes to the computer. This is the way wireless keyboard works. The next one, what we had seen, virtual keyboard. Right, virtual keyboard. What is virtual keyboard? The virtual keyboard means in reality it doesn't appear. I mean to say it is not an hardware. It is through the software we are making a keyboard structure and displays on the screen. To touch screen we are inputting. Okay, so that maybe appears in this the way. You might be seen in the ATM machine software there. So this is virtual things. I mean, here everything is there. What your normal keyboard is there. Normal keyboard. Say here escape is there. Functional keys are there. Everything. It is all QWERTY style and everything. This is there. So this comes in the computer screen itself. So that's why this is called virtual, not in a real where you can feel and touch. That it is not a device. The last one is their compact keyboard. This is a slim and usually do not have the numerical keypad. Especially it is used in the laptops because the laptops molded keyboard will be there. So that's the reason this type of keyboard will be there. See here you don't have number pad, only keypad will be there. Got it. So this is called compact keyboard. The operation what is separate number pad that you have to do by using these numbers. Yeah. Okay. So moving forward, the next one is the mouse. Okay. When this word comes, you don't think that the mouse what is there in your home, not that. So this is one input devices which we are using to to input the data to the computer. Yeah. So what is mouse? The question comes. What is mouse? Mouse is an input device that controls the movement of the cursor on the display screen. We have a small device. Looks like that's it got tail and everything. So that's the reason it is there given mouse as well as it got the name. I'll show you. Okay. So here you can see here the yellow blinking is there here. So this movement, as I hear device I'll make use of here and there, the cursor movement will be there. The cursor movement will be there. So that's the reason that's a mouse will be used, to control that movement of this one. So what mouse stands for? What is actually full form of mouse? That how it mouse name came. Mouse is mechanical operated user serial engine. So that's the reason this word came. MOUSE, mechanically operated user serial engine. This is the reason this mouse name came for this device. Okay. Yeah. So showing you mouse is using as a pointing device also. Now to highlight here also I am using mouse only, the mouse cursor. So here it is points anywhere, for that purpose also we are using it. Now mouse is a small device which can roll or navigate along with the flat surface. You should have a flat surface where I am just rolling and or navigating. So along with the flat surface, no. So that time the cursor will be movement will be there. Now here you see. Now here I am just drawing one. As I am moving, so this is the design comes. Correct, no? Yes. So in a mouse, the small ball or infrared rays will be there. Okay, the ball will be there or infrared rays. It's kept inside and it touches pad through hole at the button of the mouse. So this is what the small will be there. I'll show you. I'll make it clear. Okay. So before than that, let me show you the types. There are two types of other. One is mechanical and one more is optical. In the mechanical, we have two types. That is, one is PS bar 2 and USB type. In the optical, we have USB and wireless. Okay, USB and wireless. What is mechanical? In mechanical, what we are using? The ball we are using. In optical, we are using infrared. That's it. Okay, in the optical, we are using infrared. That is only the difference. Otherwise, both are working same mechanism. Let me show you the first one. What is that PS bar 2? The PS bar 2 means personal system 2 category 2, that is designed by IBM. Now let me show you the first one, the mechanical mouse PS bar 2. This is a mouse and this will be the wire and this port is there. This is called PS bar 2. Okay, PS bar 2 this one. and this is USB port. See here. Now here is this is port user. This is USB port. Now, whereas here this point, the mouse both are same. Both are same. Okay. Maybe company is different. This is Amazon brick. This is Logitech. But both works. I think I made you clear. Right? So let me go to the next one. That is your ball mouse. How exactly is it? Just to show you people. See here, this will be centered ball will be there. So this is touching the screen. Okay, and here upper cover will be there. Now here ball as rotates this side. If you like, rotates x-axis connection will be there. This side y-axis will be there. So this is the idea x, y. Okay, and your chip will be there. This is 3 buttons will be there. Okay, so 3 buttons will have 3 different meaning. Okay, left button, middle button, and the right button. Normally left button action, middle right button properties, and middle button will be used for scrolling purpose. The left button will be used for action purpose. The right button will be used for properties purpose, and the middle button will be used for scrolling purpose. This is button. Now here also is there. Now here instead of button they have used a kind of a little circle which is you can rotate. Okay. This in this you see. Can you see in this? So this is rolling is there. Okay. So first one was there, which was there. The button itself. Okay. Yes. Moving forward, the next one is their optical USB and wireless. So now here you see in this picture you see here this is light comes, right. This is instead of ball they have used light. Now this is when it touches on surface. So this gives an input. A joystick is an input device consisting of a stick that pivots on a base and reports its angle or a direction to the device it is controlling. So again it is input. As you rotate in that one middle, this one is the stick is there. So it gives an what angle you are generating, that will be given as an input. So here joystick can be moved in all 4 directions. So especially while playing in the games and everything they do to car race it is there. Now by using that joystick they will turn this side, right side, left side, forward, backward, all this it's possible. So there are buttons are there. The function of joystick is similar to the mouse itself. How exactly mouse works? That is just moving the cursor or object in the computer, and it is mainly used for to play the computer games. And joystick are also used to controlling the machine such as cranes, trucks, underwater unmanned vehicles where people will not be there, that is to control the vehicles, and surveillance cameras, zero tuning radius, lawn movers. So these in this case your this joystick will be used. Today for a drone camera also using joystick only. Anyway, so this is a basic idea picture. Now this is the first one. This is a stick where holding in our hand, and this becomes base of that joystick. Okay, and this is a button is there here, trigger. When they press and they'll make a move, that time that object will be moves here and there. And there are some buttons are there based on the works, and this is power switch. Okay, and 6 is there here. This is for throttling purpose, how much that this one should be there. So and 7th one, this is a tat switch they say. So those of you are used joystick for your playing purpose, you might be experienced it. Yeah. Moving to the next input device, that is OMR. Many of them heard about OMR. Correct, no? So let me give an idea. This is also an input device. See here what it happens. A special pre-printed forms are designed with the boxes or circles where you can mark it by using dark pencil or ball ink pen. Okay, so that will be given as an input to the computer. So one specific paper will be there and format will be in that format itself. So that document will be read by the one specific reader, that OMR scanner, what we call that. Okay, and this will be convert into electrical pulses, and that will be transmitted to the computer. So this is what. According it detects in that whatever your shaded is there in that screen. So only specified places you have to shade by using pencil or a pen, whatever you can make use of, and you cannot go according to your paper. You have to make use of the pre-designed paper itself, pre-designed paper. Yeah. So this is widely used for especially for competitive exams like MCQs. Now, your CET exams conducts based on the OMR, your NEET exams conducts based on the OMR, your IBPS exam conducts on the based on the OMR. So there are many competitive exams today are conducted based on the OMR, so that it will be very easy to generate the results. We can quickly generate the result. The computer scans the OMR. As soon as it scans, results will be generated. Just to give an idea, this is a OMR machine. So here is a the forms will be there. These are the forms you are feeding, and this machine will be reads that, and the forms will come out. And whatever you shaded, that will be converted to the electrical pulse. Yes. Going to the next input device, that is OCR. Now OCR stands for what it is. Oh, I forgot to tell you people what is OMR. I did not tell you people what is OMR. The OMR is optical mark reading and recognition. So keep this point in your mind. Optical mark reading and recognition. The what is OCR stands for? OCR stands for optical character recognition. Their only mark it is to recognize. No, here character it will recognize. So this is a technique permits direct reading of any printed character without any special ink. Without any special ink. So it will read. So that is the idea. So with OCR, we can scan page from a book. Can scan from the book, and whatever we wanted to read, that computer will recognize the characters in the page as letter punctuation marks and stores. The specific font style will be there, but without line. Okay, and this can be edited by using word processor, the size, that is especially width, height, depth, that whatever you scan. And OCR used to applications such as credit card billing, reading of PIN code numbers in a large post office, to sort geography. Now this is a machine where just I'll show you here. This is will be used. Just they'll do. So it immediately come. Okay, this is here. This is here. Now when the large post office, if letters comes from Karnataka in Bangalore, it is there. Now this pin code, oh okay, this is belongs to Dakshin Kannada, this is belongs to Uttar Kannada, this is belongs to Belgaum, Mysore. These are the things, sorting order will be very easy for that. This type of device which I have shown on the screen are using to recognize the character. The next one is the MICR. Now, what is MICR stands for? This is a magnetic ink character recognition. This stands for magnetic ink character recognition. Now, this is a form of character recognition that reads text printed with the magnetic charged ink will be there, where characters will be there. So let me show you, this is where you will be there, how exactly. The shapes of character by sensing magnetic charge in the ink, translate these shape onto the computer processed format. So that's specially used in the banks for to process the checks. Okay, and the check can be read this using special input unit which recognize the magnetic ink characters. So this method eliminates the manual errors. For that purpose, they have used for check this magnetic ink so that you should get an accuracy of data, accurate data, as well as the security purpose. Now this is the way check will be there. Now in the check here down, there's a value will be which have the this code will check number will be there. Very next to the check that MCR code will be there. Now this MICR code plus a magnetic material will be there, so that this becomes unique check. If it is a duplicate check comes, this will not be the same because it matches with the computer. The bank people generate checks and gives us this there matches. Got it? Yeah. So with this, my dear students, I'll conclude this session. So in this session, we have seen what are the different input devices will be used in the computer to input the data. See you in the next session. Till then, you take care of yourself. May God bless you.